Sprinter van. I got a couple of dirt bikes in the back, and I'm heading over to Eastern Oregon to ride the Winom Frazier OHV area. This is an OHV area that's kind of new to me. I've been out there elk hunting season and poked around a little bit, but I've got a couple friends that have been riding out there the last few years in the springtime, and this year I'm going to join them on this little trip. I tried to leave last night, but just couldn't get everything together, and kind of farted around this morning, and geez, it's already 11 o'clock, and I'm only to Hood River so far, but that's all right. I might get a little evening ride in, but I've got 2 days of riding, and I can ride Friday, Saturday, even Sunday morning if I want before I come back. Unfortunately, it looks like the weather is taking a turn for the worse, and it looks like we're going to have some wet weather this weekend, which is okay. You know, I've got the van, I'm all set up for wet weather. It's just riding, and it's not quite as fun, but you know, the thing about dirt bike riding is that you're getting hot and dirty and sweaty anyways, and honestly, a little bit of rain is kind of nice because it knocks the dust down, so you can ride closer with each other in bigger groups and stuff. So, you know, that's fine. You know, this is a pretty remote area that I'm heading to. People outside of Oregon, I'm sure, have never heard of the Winom Frazier riding area. It's out near Ukiah, Oregon. You know, way out in Eastern Oregon. Honestly, most people from the Pacific Northwest don't even realize there is an Eastern Oregon that's not covered in trees. I mean, it's mostly high desert, but you know, there's a few high forested areas, and Ukiah is one of them. So it's a beautiful area, actually, and I'm really looking forward to getting on two wheels and finally being able to explore it a little bit. So that's what's happening this weekend, and hopefully I can do enough video work to make a video out of it. I've been real bad about it lately. I mean, I've filmed probably a dozen of these little intros for little videos the last few months, and then I get to the destination and I'm so starved for social interaction or excitement of viewing the area, and I just don't pull the camera out near enough to make a video. So anyway, that's about all I got right now. Hope you enjoy the video. Checking out the rest area. Passenger car, trucks and trailers. Oh boy. Looks pretty full. Alright. No rest for me. Full rest stop. Haven't seen that before. Or rarely have I seen that. Nice little park at Chonday. Little break, have a little bit of lunch. I'll peanut butter and jelly. I think we're also going to get a little Bistro Bright and a drink. Oh, got my drink already. Okay, so that's like a good little lunch. I'll head down the road. Let's get a little view of the what I'm working with here. Ouch. $121. That's the most I've put in here before. Alright, let's get down the road. Mr. Cow, how's life out there? You know, you live in a beautiful spot. I mean, look at all that food around you. You got flowers and trees. There you go. I don't want to scare you, Bessie, but Take care of yourself. We'll see ya. The East Fork of the John Day River. I'm not sure if that's East Fork or South or whatever. It's some fork in John Day River. It's beautiful though. There's a little trail that goes out there into the wilderness. Both sides is wilderness all the way out there for 10 miles. Got Ryan, Tony, I can't tell those people's, Doug, Aaron, Mike. I should get on the road and talk to these people. How many is it? Is it just one? Hey, would you grab this saw? Oh, that's a big one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that second one. Yep, got it.
Start to clean it up. And then up there we might have to cut a gap.
What about a workaround?
There we'll probably...
Yeah, how much gas do you have for that saw?
Yeah.
After Skinner Diggins Trail.
I heard a ringing bell this morning, and it woke me from a dream. And in that dream I heard a warning, saying leave the rest, take only what you need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own. Time goes slowly, the world gets lonely, when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride. I heard the falling rain this evening, and it put me in a dream. And I got that old time feeling.
So we've done this 6 or 7 times.
World gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride.
That's what's been doing the work. Well, that's been doing the work. helping? Uh-oh.
I thought that might happen.
A lot of fuel?
Pinch?
No, pinch.
Oh. You got a wedge? Nailed it.
Woo, look at that.
That's why I do it that way, so that if I pinch, the bar's at the bottom and there's just a tiny strip at the top, and I can bash it with the hatchet and be out in a second.
Nice.
Yeah, that's smart.
Don't come round and waste my time. A generation of my time. There is nothing we can do. Stop this plague from breaking through. Don't come round and waste my time. A generation of my kind. There is nothing we can do to stop this plague from breaking through.
It's absolutely beautiful out here. Alright, so it's Saturday lunchtime. Got a lot of rain up here last night and this morning, so I don't know, I may not even go for a ride today, but really enjoying just hanging out with the camp and visiting with people. And a few guys went out and rode, but it's been pretty steady rain and a lot of flooding. Check this out. Here's one of the main roads. Booyah. Could sneak over here, but it's a little treacherous. I think that thing's deep too. Should put a stick in it and see. Oh, gosh, a little wet. But got my muck boots on though. Muck boots are a fucking must-have in Oregon, my opinion. So I had a little crash yesterday on my 450, and I'm not sure if I got it on video, but ended up in some heavy rain and broke off my shifter, and it was about 70 miles away, and so it was a real cluster getting back. I turned off the camera. I was in survival mode, but fixed the bike today, and shoulder's a little sore, but it's all good. Having a good time. So it seems like the rain from Western Oregon has followed me to Eastern Oregon. Or what am I? Northeastern Oregon, whatever. Because it's rainy. Check this out. This is normally the dry side of the state. Got a little, fortunately this campsite has this nice little pavilion area. I don't know if you can see it yet. We'll go over there in a second. I've got a little fire going. Here's our normal main fire pit here. And check it out. They've carved in like this couch. This giant log into little seating. You can fit about 8-10 people on there. It's very nice. And then have a big fire there. We had a lot of nice fires so far. Been here a couple nights already. Got my 450. I wrecked it yesterday a little bit and broke the shifter off. But fortunately, I had an extra shifter. So got that fixed. Bent my radiator guard in a little bit, but took it apart and bent it back. Had to go for another ride, but I'd go for another ride, but just not super feeling it when it's this rainy. I think we've got, I don't know, half-inch of rain so far today. I don't know how much, but a lot for camping. So let me show you what our fire situation looks like here. Trying to cover my camera. It's a light rain, but it's just coming down steady. Woo! Alright, so this isn't so bad, you know, if you're stuck in the woods. We got a couple picnic table there. Picnic table there. Got my little portable fire pit. What is it? The pop-up fire pit. It's working pretty good. Where is it? The pop-up pit from Fireside Outdoor. It's kind of nice. But look at the structure overhead here. It's pretty much totally waterproof. There was a little bit of dripping on one of the tables, but it's kind of nice timber frame, kinda. Rustic timber frame, let's call it. Bunch of guys are out riding. I decided I didn't want to ride in the rain today. Maybe we'll go later this afternoon if it dries out, but it's not looking like it's gonna. A couple other guys that stuck around camp, they just went for a little drive to check out how bad the road is getting down in here. We're kind of down in a hole next to a river. We're above the water and everything, that's fine, but the road getting in here is kind of steep and dirt. So they're going to check it out, see how bad the road is. Hopefully it's okay, and get a weather report. We don't get any kind of service down here. And where am I? I'm at Winom OHV staging area is where we ended up. Might as well put it out there. Trails are a lot of fun. You know, I've only ridden just a handful of them so far in 2 days because they're pretty long trails. And you know, we did some big dual sport ride yesterday, which was cool. You know, dual sporting's fun. Did some trails the first night that I got here. I was going to do more trails today, but I might do a couple in the morning if it dries out a little bit. But I don't think I want to go out there and ride in this mucky rain. So anyways, we'll figure it out. It's still fun just to get out in the woods and have a nice little camp. So thanks for joining. We'll catch you up in a little bit. Everybody, Scott PDX. Today is Sunday, June 12th, and I'm heading out of camp. So we had a great little camp out at the Winom Frazier OHV area. Didn't ride as many trails as I would have liked, but the weather just was not great. Ended up spending most of Saturday just chilling around a fire while it poured rain. A few of the other guys went out and rode, and they had a good time. But I had a good ride the day before and the evening before that, so it's all good. We'll come out here again sometime. You know, I'm just not a huge fan of riding when there's been real heavy rain, and I sort of tear up the trails and all that kind of stuff. Plus, it's just kind of miserable. So, but it's all good. You know, a lot of getting out here is hanging out with friends and doing a little bit of exploring and just spending some time in the woods, disconnected from modern life. So that all worked out just great, and I had a pretty good time. So just haven't been out and about doing that much lately, and when I do, I get excited to visit with people and fill up my social battery, I guess. So I did not break out the camera as much as I should have, but I got a little bit of riding footage, a little bit of footage around the camp. Nothing major, but you know, hopefully it'll give you an idea of what the terrain is like here. This is a beautiful area. I mean, I'm just blown away actually by how beautiful this area is, and I'd like to come back for sure. And maybe that time, you know, I think this is a good time of year to come here. I mean, it's just really pretty and green, and you know, I don't think normally you get the heavy rain that we had this trip. You know, it doesn't happen like that often out here, so we'll come back again and do it again some other time. But that's all I got for now. Thanks to everybody that made it a good event and showed up and shared stories and good times and all that. So this is Scott PDX out, and we'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.